Welcome to the pop-up. My name is Deaunte Damper. That's right, I'm filling in for my brother O, who's out on assignment right now. But I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like, share, and subscribe to Converge because we're popping up tonight. We got some dope content creators. You do not want to miss this. But we want you to learn more about Converge, about Coleman Commons, about All My Friends Are Dope, and We Live in Color, which is reaching its 100th episode. We need you to go to whereweconverge.com to see why Black media matters. Now, before we get this show started, I have to thank our amazing Emmy Award-winning director who's been just putting it down. Can we please clap it up in the studio for Eric Calligraphy, please? I love you, brother. Thank you so much for holding it down. But no, thank you so much. But in the meantime, we also have to thank some other folks, our sponsors, right? Let's start with We Rise Wines. You got to check out We Rise Wines. It's a Black-owned, LGBTQ-owned gym down there in downtown Seattle, which focuses on inclusivity and really it has some really great winemakers, right? You got to make sure you do me a favor and check out 1913 2nd Avenue and treat yourself to some of the exclusive wines out here in the city. We Rise Wines. I can't say it. We Rise Wines. We Rise Wines. I gotta sound like a preacher when I say it. We rise. Together we rise wines. Yes, thank you so much. And you know, we got to go to the second one. I'm so excited about this. You do not want to miss Acts on Stage, teen summer musical productions of Peter Pan, Ready to Rise, an adaptation in McCall Hall, and that's going to be from August 28th through the 30th. Now, you get to see these professionals, these young youths, lift up the screen, right, the stage. I want to shout out Michelle and Isaiah and Jeff and Samara and all the staff that works there at Acts on Stage to put this together. Get your tickets now at axonstage.com. And of course, the Washington State Fair, do the Puyallup. Do they say that anymore, or do they just call it the Washington State Fair? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, the Washington State Fair returns to the Puyallup September 4th through the 27th, packed with nightly concert, amazing fair food, and exciting rides and family fun. Head over to thefair.com and grab your tickets and save a special. See the special on admission bundles. Now, let's not forget, I think Trey Songz is going to be there this year. Is it Trey Songz? It is Trey Songz?
Tyga.
Oh, it's Tyga.
Somebody else too, but we know Tyga.
But it's Tyga? Okay. Well, the next thing we're going to go to, I want to mention the amazing Coleman Commons. Coleman Commons is Seattle's premier waterfront cultural venue, which is a creative destination right here in the heart of Pioneer Square. Visit ColemanCommons.com today and book a space for your upcoming event. I had my birthday party there. Oh, had his birthday party there. We had an amazing opening 2 weeks ago, which was really just a welcoming to the space. You have to come and look at the art. Look at the culture. Look at Coleman Commons. Visit Coleman Commons today. And I feel so nervous right now because Ashley's just looking like you better say the right things. So just really huge shout out to Coleman Commons. Ashley, we are so proud of you. You have really brought that space to life. But now, please can we just get a full screen on these amazing content creators? Give it up for our girls today, right?
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, Shanise?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
And how you doing, Idella?
Great.
Now, as we have these ladies in here, I'm just going to do their intros real quick, and we'll really just get down to business, okay? Shanise Rakel, okay? She's a music artist, a content creator and entrepreneur from Seattle, Washington's Central District. She runs a platform. Is it Nines on the Street?
Niece on the streets. Hello.
Okay. Focusing on local businesses and bringing a greater visibility to Seattle's culture and Black creatives in this community. She's also the co-founder of is it Entity Candles?
Entity Candles.
Okay, with her husband, who's back here, and he's a Taurus, and he's very tall. Okay, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
Okay, well, we are very happy to have you. And Idella. Idella Shakira.
Hello.
Well, okay, hello. That's Libra energy right there. And Idella Shakira is a Seattle-based content creator and an esthetician and entrepreneur who owns Lashes by Della and highlights a unique lifestyle, food, travel, and other experiences out here in the Pacific Northwest. She's also launching Premier Connect, a networking organization designed to unite creatives throughout the social events and meaningful connections. Welcome, ladies.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Now, I was going to go over a headline, but I think what I want to do is ask y'all a question. Because me and Ashley is just mad about this. Because we were supposed to be watching it, but we had to come pop up. Who are you going for, Darnell Jones or Joe?
Whew. I got to go where I want to be. Darnell Jones. Joe, I don't know why I always had a Darnell Jones. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to
I'm
say.
going to go with it too. I got to go with it.
Really? Okay.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with Joe.
Oh.
I'm just going with Joe, like all. Hold on, wait, get him off the show. Wait, I feel like they gave me the elder. Okay.
Like even when he was younger, he was still giving the old man vibes. I don't know what it was, but sings amazingly. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Darnell Jones.
He has, like, his resume is just deep.
It's
his
crazy.
features are crazy. I mean, he could literally play for the youngins. This is a big rich town, and just walk off the stage.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm just
no
saying?
No denying that.
So, have y'all ever watched the verses? Any of your favorite verses that y'all have ever watched?
Oh yeah.
Nah.
No, you never watched verses?
Nah. I just keep seeing them. Like, I see, like, the previews of, like, who's going to be versing, but I never actually watched them.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
How young are you?
23.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay.
23.
Bless your heart.
Yes.
So we're going to go over a couple of headlines today. One in particular that I want to be able to do, which is A9, Eric. Easy. Yeah. And this one is actually up your alley because we were talking about it during the break. Seattle's voters are done with waiting on public safety. There's a new poll. So according to the Seattle Times, a new poll conducted by the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce reveals a demand among voters for immediate public safety reform. Now, this survey shows 90% of responders favor regular police foot and bicycle patrols in the troubled neighborhoods and want the 7-minute 911 response standard to be treated with a strict mandate. Now, how do y'all feel about that?
Are they going to go down the park paths and do something if they see a large encampment of like 30 temps of like an opium den going on?
Yeah.
Or are they just going to just drive by and be like, oh, that's crazy?
Yeah.
Or ride by on their bikes. So I'll be curious about that.
Mm-hmm. That's good. What about you, Idella?
I'm thinking more like the public events, like the Bite of Seattle, like what happened with that. Mm-hmm. I actually was there the day before it got shot up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was also just thinking, like, before it got shot up, like, this is a lot of people. And I seen bike police, but they were eating stuffed turkey legs off to the side, you know, gated in the corner. They were not actively in the crowd. And then I went on Friday, and I think I got shot up on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And so I just think that then there definitely needs to be, like, maybe even like because everyone was going to the bite every different way. There was like not one entrance to get into the bite. It was just
there's never been like a one entrance to
and
get
I feel
into
like,
the bite.
Yeah, and I feel like with this happening, I feel like if there was some entryways that was just like controlled entryways, I feel like that would help. Also, the police within the crowd, not just eating turkey legs off on the side. You know, like, yeah. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, I think that that's really important. I think that, like, as these voters, I mean, this is a poll, and polls can be wonky at times, right? Sometimes it could just sway towards what people are thinking, what some of the community is thinking. But Seattle Metropolitan, when they are out here pushing out these polls, I think it's speaking for the voices of very many folks in community. What are some of your other ideas around public safety do you think needs to happen?
Well, I will say touching back to the bite, with Entity Candles, we were vendors there last year. So I'm going to say my experience as how I felt, if it was safe or not. And growing up in Seattle and going to the bite and being a part of the community, I mean, you already know sometimes people might see somebody that they had an issue with and things might go down in the wrong setting, at the wrong place, and the wrong time. And growing up in Seattle, we know that things like that happen at certain events. And so when I was a vendor last year, I was like, dang, man, you can still just walk up in here. Ain't no one going to stop you. You can come from there. You can bring whatever you want in there. And there's no security. And we were also vendors at Folk Life. And that happens Memorial Day weekend at Seattle Center. And again, there's no security. You could just walk through and everything. And both events, I didn't leave anything there. I don't, nope. I'm taking everything as much as I can with me. And I was literally on edge a little bit. I have my phone out, you know, who's coming up behind me, because there's no way I could let my guard down knowing that it wasn't secure to even get in the first place. So yes, you can have cops on foot, but secure like you guys do bumper shoot, because you guys want to charge for bumper shoot, and then you started closing it off when you started charging. But you don't even have to charge. You can get some gates, because I know that people putting on the bite, making a lot of money off the vendors.
Right.
We could pay to get some gates, some security. At least try, you know, at least try to do what you can, you know, because granted, you can't stop everything, but you can at least try.
Yeah.
I feel like if we can spend, what was that for the bathrooms for FIFA? 200,000. I feel like if we could spend hundreds of thousands for some smart bathrooms, we can spend some money on some police that are not going to be eating turkey legs in the corner.
Right. This is
Like.
okay. You want to know? One thing I want to do is shout out our content creators, because you could hear about what happened, right? But so many of our content creators were shooting like they're doing like a food review, and you were able to see like in real time about what was happening too. So huge shout out to the content creators that were brave enough to even post it, or even out there trying to get some of our vendors some plugs, right? You know?
Seriously.
So definitely want to thank y'all for that. I do want to take a quick break, and we're going to get into some things, Miss Shanise and Idella. But first, I think as we go out to break, I want to play a clip of you, Miss Shanise.
Okay.
You're watching the pop-up.
Hello.
Pride to me was more than just a celebration. It was an opportunity for folks to see the value in Black and brown communities, and above all else, belonging. So you see, community, that's what We Live in Color has always been about. For you to hear our hearts, see our minds, and above all else, see why Black media matters. Catch this and more on We Live in Color every Thursday on Converge Media streaming platforms.
It's your girl Niece in the streets, and we are down here in the South End in Seattle having a vibe at the car show. Y'all don't know how Black people could get in Seattle? Come with us to catch a vibe. Hello. So look at this car. He's out on the street with it. He's turning up. They got the candy paint green going on. It's lit. Now we got the old school rolling through. Come on now. All right, y'all. We're going to check out the cars. We got everybody's parking on the side.
Your main man proving the play. I'm with Niece in the street. We in the street. I mean, literally. I mean, not on the sidewalk. We're right here. I mean, beautiful cars and all of that. How you feeling though?
I'm feeling good, having a vibe, seeing all these beautiful Black people outside.
Yeah, I mean, it is Black folks outside hanging out, having a good time. Ain't nobody stressing about nothing. Cause
For real,
we're
who
stepping.
got Black people in Seattle, huh?
They saying that because they ain't researching. They ain't going to look for it. They going to the Ferris wheel thinking everything's sweet. No, it's sweet right here.
Oh, wow. Welcome back to the pop-up. I am here with the amazing Idella Shakira, and Shanise Damn it, why not just forget it?
I'm unforgettable.
Girl, you're unforgettable, but girl, I done been at 7 different events all day, so excuse me, community. We gonna keep it real on here on the pop-up. Shanise Rakel.
There you go.
Okay,
Hello.
and you're unforgettable. And I
He ain't gonna forget it now.
And
He
the
ain't gonna
reason
forget
you
it
want to
now.
know what threw me off too is because one, you were in like the heart of the community. You were in the South End area of Seattle.
already know what it is.
And you were with my brother Proof. Shout
out to Proof in the
Shout
play.
out to Proof in the play. You can catch me, him, and Eric Calligraphy at Scope Screenings at Langston Hughes, August 25th. But Shanise, thank you. Right. So what was that experience like? I mean, it looked like the car show. I was like, was this the one from last weekend? But no, it was the one back a couple of months ago, right?
Yeah, so honestly, how that happened, it's crazy because I had a comment on my TikTok, which if you're not following me, make sure you follow Shanise Rakel. But somebody commented on that video and was like, dang, nobody ever tells me about these events. You only know about it unless you get like a secret text message. And honestly, that's how we got invited. My hubby, Sally the Shooter, AKA Marcellus Kim, he's way more known in the city than I am. So he got an invite to go. So I was tagging along like, okay, I'm down for whatever, but I'm always ready to go back to the South End. And it was like the beginning of summer, I want to say. It was like June when we did this video. And they were like, oh, pull up, they're doing a car show. And so, yeah, we pulled up. It was lit. There was a lot of people we haven't seen in so long. Somebody even came up to us and was like, did y'all move? Because we've been a little MIA, but we're right here. Hello.
Right.
So, but yeah, the energy, the vibes, we're like, oh yeah, we're in Seattle now. And I know not most, but a lot of content creators in Seattle, I ain't ready to go to those areas, but yeah, I go everywhere. And I'm in the streets.
Right.
Hello.
You were in the streets, and let's talk about like niece in the streets. How did you get started? What made you come up with the idea? You know what? I'm in the streets. I'm gonna do niece in the streets.
So I honestly I keep seeing on all these videos, all these content creators, and I was like, man, I want to show my side and tell my side of the story. Because we just moved back into Seattle, as the newbies like to say, Seattle proper, in the city limits. And so I was like, dang, this is a whole new city. Like, it's different when you're living far out and you drive in, you think you still know Seattle, but no. When you're living in the city limits, it's like, dang, it's lit. Or it's like, dang, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let me tell my side of the story and put my stamp out there, and I kept debating like, should I? And I always say like, just go out there and do it. So when I first started, we took a trip down to Portland, and I was like, ooh, let's get some content in. This will be fun. And we had a little situation at a bar. We didn't get served. And I'm like, okay. So we found another spot, and I was like, man, let's just pull the camera out. Let's just do it. And I literally was not at my best. I had a big sty in my eye. So if you guys see the video, it's when we're go down in PDX, and you'll see I have shades on because I had a big sty in my eye. So yeah, I had to just put myself out there, and then after that I was like, if I could put myself out there like that, then it's go time. So
Right, and it's been go time ever since. Now, Idella, how did you start content creating?
I do a lot of stuff. I'm really adventurous, and I love supporting Black-owned businesses and I doing activities. So I don't know. I do so much that's not showcased. So I was like, let me just showcase. I love skydiving. A lot of people.
I'm sorry. What? I'm so sorry.
Skydiving. Yeah,
That's
right.
Skydiving.
Okay.
A couple times. Yeah. So let me just showcase that. Video went viral.
Oh my gosh.
Love food businesses. This, shout out Jamaican Jerk Shack in Everett. Video went viral. I love in the Jerk Shack in the CD.
Yeah.
Viral. So just showcasing what I like to do off the camera just is why I started. I was like, I want to just show you guys I do a lot.
So
and I still love the support. So
and I'm loving it. Now, Shanise, back to you. You're from the CD. You say it. So what makes the CD so special? I mean, and I'm not saying that that's not a dig. I'm just asking because you get a different answer from folks every time.
Yeah. So if you know me, you know that I moved out of the city. So I will say I moved out of the city, and I grew up there until I was in middle school, and then moved out to SeaTac where it cracks. You already know how I am if you know me. So we moved out to SeaTac where it cracks, but I always came back to the city. I cheered for City Panthers, but my family has a lot of ties to the community as well. And I grew up going to the Black festivals, the festival at Rainier Beach. There was so many of us out there in those areas that we had so many festivals all through the summer. I used to perform at some. And so, I just remember all the phases of the gentrification getting phased out. seeing our first white person in the neighborhood, like my mom was like, "Whoa, a white person's walking their dog." I was like, "Oh, what? They feel safe to walk over here?" Like, you know, so I got to see all that transition and everything. So, but yeah,
it's still up. And you were just out there recently at the reunion on Union.
Yep.
And when I tell y'all, I mean, and that was my first time, like, us seeing each other in person. And when I tell you, this girl was up and down Union, you would have swore it was up. But what did it feel like?
It felt good. You know, we randomly, I had a plan to go because I went a few years ago with my mom, and we were just like, let's go. It was the day of the FIFA final game, and I knew I was going to see some of my family there. Shout out to the Scott family, seen a lot of my family there. But it was just cool to see the vibe. My cousin also is White King, so I love to try to come out and support when I can, because like I said, I've been away for a while, and so this year I was like, I need to be back in the community and put myself out there and let everyone know I'm still here. Hello, I'm right here, and I'm not going nowhere, and I'm going to be even more in your face. So I want to help where I can, you know.
Absolutely. And then Idella, you know, help why I can. You were just speaking a little bit about like lifting up businesses and Black businesses and community. Why is that so important for you to promote on your content?
I feel like in Seattle, we don't have that. Like, I feel like we see that a lot in like Atlanta or like Texas. I feel like the support in Seattle is not as much as it should be. I feel like we support every other race but our own. So I've always been like supporting Black businesses. So I just feel like now starting to do content and seeing that like people are still not supporting. I don't feel like people, like Black people, are still supporting like our own companies or businesses as we should. I just want to do what I could to support. So
yeah. And I find that we find that super important. I think we were all kind of talking about this, so we're gonna bring it right here to the front about like, you know, people sometimes gatekeep, right? And also I think that I don't think Seattle has a freeze, but I do think that there's gatekeeping when it comes to that. What do y'all think?
I think there's a little bit of both.
Okay.
And it sucks. And I'm going to say this from an old Seattle mindset, that there's a lot of haters in Seattle, more than other cities. If you haven't traveled outside of Seattle, you ain't traveled other places, unfortunately, it's like a weird, subtle hate. But it's all good because there's more of us trying to overcome that. But the gatekeeping is crazy because if you don't work hard, then no matter what you try to take, it's never going to go that way. But the freeze, I will say on this, the freeze to me it's not so much standoffish. It's like, oh girl, let's make plans, or let's hang out, let's do something. And be like, now you hit me. Like, hey, where's she at? We supposed to meet up.
Oh, wait. Okay, I guess
then I'm like,
I guess I do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I be
you know you
making
do.
8 plans with my friends, and it's not. I don't be trying to do it on purpose. Hell, I got one calling me right now because I was supposed to be hanging out. But
and they're watching you like, now he know he
do,
out
do
on.
you say we be flaky?
Exactly.
I mean, or inconsistent? I mean, life be life, man.
Because the freeze is, we don't follow through with the, I'm going to be late. I'm not coming. It's like days later, like, oh, my bad, I fell asleep.
Yeah, okay.
Or respond 3 days later, nothing happened. Hey, what's up, you good? That's the freeze to me.
Yeah, I feel that. And I think that it's like there's so much that y'all both put out on your content, right? Is there anything that you haven't put out that you want to put out?
Yes.
What is it? What?
I have a lot more things about my music, a lot more things about a little deeper in Seattle, like, more in the street side, not so much like ghetto ratchet, but just really seeing what's out in Seattle right now. Because like we all thought after World Cup, hello.
Yeah.
It's crazy. When I talk about that opium den, my husband trying to take me on a nice little walk, and I was like, tent.
Yeah.
You would think this was a campsite. They lighting incense because they're trying to cover up the smell of the drugs, and it's like,
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, in respect to all my 12th and Jackson folks, I hope y'all get resources that y'all need. But I do want to ask you a little bit about your music, right? So you sing?
yes.
Okay.
Singer-songwriter.
Okay, alto, soprano.
I'm an alto,
Okay.
A1.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your music.
So my music journey been up and down, up and down. Shout out to and RIP to Red Wine. He was known in the community. He used to manage me back in the day and really looked out for me, plugged me with so many people through LA. And if it wasn't for him, I would have been in certain situations that I don't know how I would have got out of. Because the industry is everything they say it to be. And I always try to put hard work in, and I'll show up at the studio and I'm like, come on, man, I'm trying to work. Why is, you know what I mean? There's been I got stories about, there's stories. And the things that you hear is real. And so I've been in so many toxic situations. And so I went back to school, got a business degree, started the business, but I feel like I'm at a point you can't run from your passion. And so my catalog is crazy.
Yeah, okay.
And so when I drop this music, Shanise Rakel, the Gemini Queen, you guys gonna be like, no, where
did this come from?
Like, and I dance too. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad, A Day with Zay. He trains me, heels dancing, and yeah. So yeah, it's coming.
Okay,
it's coming.
Well, we'll be ready for it, and you make sure you give it a review, Idella. You know.
Yes,
I'm on that.
Send you the link.
So Idella, you said you have went skydiving, you've done all of these things. Is there anything that we should be looking forward, like when it comes to your content? Is there something that you haven't done that you're like, I'm about to do that? Okay.
I'm about to search. I'm going to Texas, guys.
Okay, Texas.
Yes, in October, and I already set up some collaborations out there. I really want to start traveling content because I'm diving into like my solo trips, and I feel like you can just be in like different rooms. Like you can be in different rooms that you couldn't be in solo.
Yeah.
You know? So traveling content is what you guys can expect from Idella Shakira for that, Taste with Idella for food, and Premier Connect for networking events.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're gonna check some of that
Yeah.
out. I got some more questions that I'm gonna be asking both of you. And I might ask you to sing since you're talking, and I need to smell that candle live on
Okay,
on
I'm
the
never
camera.
scared to be called out. Hello.
Yeah.
So we're gonna unpack that in a little bit more. Y'all are watching the pop-up.
Consider the rumor. Do not lose the boy. I have to protect my son.
Today, you get the chance to change history, to change time itself.
This is a bad idea.
It's up to our sons now. They're the only ones who can save us.
Discover the new heartbeat of Seattle's waterfront at Coleman Commons, the Emerald City's premier event space where culture, creativity, and community come together. Looking to book a new space for your event? Visit ColemanCommons.com today.
Come with me inside one of Seattle's most international food experiences. Pulling up to the Jerk Shack was an experience from the moment I walked in. Trey, the owner, truly broke down everything for me, from how the Jerk Shack came to life to the heart behind the food and the space. This is an award-winning business, but what stood out most is how intentional everything is. From the walls lined with local artists' photos, all for purchase, with every dollar going straight back to the artist, to the kitchen where every dish goes through a real process. Overnight brine, slow smoking, marinating, and care before anything ever touches the grill. I was able to try a variety of plates across the menu, and every bite reflected the time, technique, and flavor behind each dish. Bold, layered, and cooked with purpose. But beyond the food, Trey's mission is community. Born and raised in the Central District, a Garfield High School alum, he's focused on bringing more culture, more people, and more love back into the city. The Jerk Shack also offers catering, bringing this experience to events, gatherings, and community at large. Thank you, Jerk Shack, for having me, and follow me for more foodie finds and hidden gems in Seattle and surrounding areas.
Oh, I'm so damn hungry. Welcome back to the pop-up. Oh my God, girl, you made that look so bomb.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank
First
you.
of all, great content.
Thank
Huge
you.
shout out to Trey. Trey
Yes.
is Converge family, was feeding us almost every week. So, I mean, what was the experience like inside of the Jerk Shack?
Oh my gosh, that was such a hidden gem. When I say that was a hidden gem, that truly was. He treated me like family. It was so good, very filling. I definitely had a lot of leftovers. And I just love the story behind the Jerk Shack. I love how rooted he is with his community. I think said he went to Garfield. And so it's just staying in that same area, he loves his community. So
Yeah.
it was cool to be around like someone that's just like community driven as him. So
And I'm about to be community driven tomorrow to
Hello.
go get that damn burger. I didn't even
What time
know
they
we
open?
sold burgers.
What time they open? Like 9?
I don't know what time they open, but I'll be there about 3
I want
o'clock.
some- what was your favorite thing that you got there, that you ate there?
I had the beef I like the beef patties. Those were really good. I love plantains. I love me some plantains, so that's just off the bat. But the mac and cheese, I'm a mac and cheese connoisseur, and that was really good. Everything everything was just very flavorful. Like just everybody, just like in Ratatouille. They put the two meats together and all the flavors start mixing. That's how it was. So everything was great.
See, that is bomb. And what I love so much about what y'all do with your content is it's so it's so like, yeah, that's my community. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes some creators go in so many spaces that aren't the world outside of our window, right? My question to you ladies is like, what makes you what makes you continue to create content that looks like us?
I storytell. So like going to Jerk Shack and getting all that food was great, but what else? Like the food is great, but like let me tell you the culture behind it. Let me tell you the story behind the Jerk Shack or the owner or what he has to offer. A lot of these businesses, they have like catering options that no one knows about, and for me personally, my storytelling is what makes me unique, because not a lot of content creators, they're not storytelling. They're just like, this food was really good, 10 out of 10. But I really deep dive into like the business, how long you guys have been open, like things like that. So that's what makes me different.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about you, Shanise?
I'm going to give you a perspective on how you're going to be treated, how you're going to be welcomed, like a real street perspective. Like if I was just a random person going into this establishment or doing anything, you're going to get that vibe in return. So you'll kind of get the real life vibe. Like my content is more vlogging style because I plan to go more the streaming route pretty soon. So my content's more the vlogging, kind of the real life experience of what's happening right now.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, right? It's like the right now, but then also with your work too, of just kind of going into the history. Like I love within Trey's segment, like you were going over, like he was a Garfield graduate. And these are also things that I know that he loves to talk about
He loves,
in his community. And y'all are both content creators. There are very many folks that are like going out there right now doing this work. What's some advice that you can give to some of them?
I would say, so how I started, I did a lot of outreach. A lot of these opportunities, even with Trey, like I reached out to him. I would say do a lot of outreach. That's why I started Premier Connect, because that's to bring upcoming content creators, even established ones, but like more so upcoming, to create an intentional space to like, well, there's no gatekeeping. Like I'm gonna tell you how to do it, what I did, and just lay it all out. So I would just say to the beginning content creators, remain consistent, do a lot of outreach, figure out your niche. What do you want? What do you want to dive into? Is it food? Is it lifestyle? Is it all, like kind of just figure out. Once you figure out your niche, that will really help your content as well. And then I would also say, the last thing I would say, just try not to compare yourself to other creators. It's going to be hard. You might see other people get like collaborations you didn't get, or go further than you didn't get, or like something I noticed with my journey is I started off and then I seen some other creators that like also started off with me but surpassed me, right? And like you tend to like, dang, what am I not doing right? Or but what's for me will be for me,
Okay.
And yeah, so
that was real. Can we clap that up? That was good.
hello.
What about you, Shanise?
I will say, I'm what they call a nano creator. In that aspect, I'm just, like I said, I started, when was it, April, babe? We started like in April. And I would say just put yourself out there. Don't be scared to pull your camera out. People are looking at you crazy. Look right back at them crazy and then be like, what's up? You trying to join? You got to just put yourself out there and be yourself. There's no gatekeeping, but I will say I got to learn there's a little content creator beef in Seattle, which I just kind of laugh being older. It's like,
Really?
how you beef when you're talking?
How you beef on the
that's,
gram?
that's what I'm saying. But, but I learned that, and I'm just like, a lot of it, what I kind of heard was, it could be things like somebody in the content creator world, like somebody makes a video, and let's say the easiest one to call is like a dance video, right? And somebody who made the original creator, that video may not go as viral. Let's say somebody else did that dance, and now it's super viral. Then it's like, oh, you stole my content. Oh, you stole that.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it can go even deeper to some people. Sometimes people, I see word from word, and I would just always say, just be original. You don't always have to look at what other people are doing and recycle what they're doing and putting your own spin on it. Be original. And as somebody who's a creative, it's that's what's going to separate you from the rest. Because if you're just putting out what everybody else is putting out, and I'm hearing this from a lot of seminars and things I've been going to, is be yourself. Don't do what somebody else is doing, and just put yourself out there and just go.
Okay, that sounds like a message from the Gemini. Can we clap it up for that up in here? Yes. And I mean, I know y'all are both content creators, but you have your own business. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Lash by Della, yeah.
Lash by Della.
Lash by Della.
I don't need them because you see here, I got
You
grandma's.
great
I got
lashes.
grandma's lashes.
I see that.
Yes.
Yes, Lash by Della. I'm a licensed esthetician, so that's like been it's my baby. I've been doing that for about 6 years in December. Full time. Full time. I do lashes from Sunday through Wednesday, and then I do content from Thursday to Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm a mommy too. So single mommy, I do it all.
How's the baby?
Yeah, he's actually gonna be 3 next week on Wednesday.
Okay,
yes,
girl.
little son. Lash by Della. I started doing, so that's how I really started doing content. Like I was doing a bunch of like client content, funny like service provider related stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dang, I do a lot. Like, I like to go do stuff. Like, I'm really spontaneous, so let me just start recording this. I joined the Seattle Content House. That's actually what inspired me. That was, I think, last year in December. It was like a little group of content creators that got together, made some content. And networking with them and seeing, like, how they got started and just what they did to get to where they're at, that is actually what inspired me. And I started doing the food content. I dived into food first. Everyone likes some good food. You see trays. Everyone likes good, juicy, good looking food. But then I was like, okay, I don't want to just be known as a food creator. I want to be known for experiences like I just got invited to a grand opening of this, that, or I travel, or I'm more than just food.
Being able to show that you're well-rounded.
Yeah, because I do a lot.
And that got to be a lot. Now, this is my question, and I'm gonna ask this for Andre Franklin, because he's my brother, and we talk a lot about women and lashes. Now, I like your lashes; those are fine, but I just don't get these ones.
Ooh,
I don't, like,
not
walk
flying
me
away
through
over
the
here.
process.
We don't do flyaways.
Like,
we ain't doing the bird
walk
ones.
me through that process. Like,
I
how
can't
do
walk
you
you, baby,
tell
'cause I don't do
someone?
them.
How do you have the conversation with somebody and be like, you know what, you're gonna fly with the wings?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I had this girl. She wanted, so for the estheticians, we know that, like, what's your longest? Like 18, 16.
My best friend does. She didn't do these lashes because it was me. I couldn't make it out to her. Shout out to Shanise Beauty, but I go like 18, or I'll be playing with her. I'll be like, can you put 40?
So this girl,
She'd be like,
so that's funny that you said that, because this girl got 30.
Ooh, no way.
I'm talking about like she's
I don't get it.
So 30. So 30. If you look up, it's right here.
That's ridiculous.
It's
That
right
is
here.
crazy.
I said I'm not posting these. I'm not. Don't say I did them. No. She was insistent though. I was like, they're not gonna last, because like longer lashes for me, I don't do that. That's not like my thing.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, hey, I'm looking at the camera. Hey, I appreciate all my community folks, and I support everyone however they choose to express yourself.
Right.
But if you come up to me talking about how much you appreciate what I do, and your eyelashes are like this, I'm looking at them lashes. I'm gonna start waving back at you like this.
Hello.
Respect. And you have your own business too. And as you talk about your business, pass that candle over here so I can smell it.
You.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, pass it over here, girl. Yeah, you're right. Pass it over here. Hold on, let me show it.
Yes.
Go ahead and talk about it as I
All right.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Entity Candles. So Entity Candles is a business that I own with my husband, Marcellus Kemp. We're located over in the Crown Hill, Ballard area. We offer candle making experiences and tea blending experiences, as well as a small retail area. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. Just changed the schedule. Tuesday through Saturday for the fall, y'all. So make sure you guys come see us. And we're also going to do a Friday night special where we have like a little happy hour where you can come make a candle or tea blend for $20. So y'all got no excuse to not come hang out with me. Niece in the Streets, we're going to be doing content, whatever y'all need to do. We got Sally the Shooter in the house always on the good picks, getting some good content for y'all. So yeah, make sure you check us out and get ready for the fall. Pumpkin Delight.
Well, damn, you did that, honey. I thought the camera was on me, and I looked up and Eric got it on you. So, okay. I guess we see who's doing the content creation over here. Eric, come on. I know you did not. She all the way over there.
You know how it do.
Now, that was cool. I mean, I know she's niece on the streets, but I'm Deaunte in the seat. Now, come on.
Hey.
You don't want to show me? Jesus, no, but it smells delicious. And before we go to our next break, I have to ask you this question, Shanise. Like, you know, how important you're doing the content, you have your own business, and I also see like your biggest cheerleader is also in the room, like your partner. How important is that to the work that you're doing in all of these spaces?
It's extremely important. So he is my everything, and without him, I don't know if I would even started content creating, or even start this business. He's been my #1 supporter, my biggest fan, and it just. Yeah, he's hard worker. I just have to brag about him. He don't like to brag about himself, but he's Hall of Fame, pro basketball. He used to play overseas for a while, so he knows about hard work. And I only said it to say that was one of the main qualities, that he works extremely hard, and it showed. And for him to be able to install that in me, we work hard. And also shout out to our 12-year-old son, Kobe. Shout out Kobe, love you Kobe. We work hard for him. So having him as our motivation and us working together, how can we lose?
Can we clap it up in the damn studio
Black
for Black
love,
Love?
y'all.
Yes,
Can't
Black
lose. 8 years married, we both forgot our anniversary date. We both were telling everybody
Now what the
wrong.
hell is
I know.
this? How did we just set all of this up about Black love, and now she done forgot the day she said I love him?
This is how real it is, because I know females sometimes, especially me, like, oh, you don't remember my birthday? You don't remember this? We both forgot. We're telling people the wrong date. We'll off by one day. We're like, yeah, the 18th, the 17th. And Facebook reminded me. That's how we're halfway through the day, and I'm like, well, I got a memory. I was like, ooh.
Well, I think that's one of those things that you used to see online, right? Or growing up, like your elders would just be forgetting your birthday. Oh, we did get married this day. All that, you know.
Yep.
But supporting each other is 25-8. So this just a beautiful thing to see here in the studio. So we're gonna take one break. I'm gonna get on Tinder and look for the love of my life. We'll take a break. We'll be back watching the pop-up.
Consider the rumor. Do not lose the boy. I have to protect my son.
Today, you get the chance to change history, to change time itself.
This is a bad idea.
It's up to our sons now. They're the only ones who can save us.
Our culture is a living inheritance, and every new generation becomes a guardian of that legacy. We keep Black heritage alive every time we gather in fellowship and every time we step into our rhythms. With every story we showcase, with every memory we preserve, with every flavor of home we recreate, and with every game we play. Whenever we celebrate us, somehow we are holding hands and planting seeds all at once. We know how to make a moment. And you know what? We should do it again. Sunday, August 23rd, pull up to T-Mobile Park for Seattle Mariners African American Heritage Day. Let's show some love for our ancestors, the beloved Seattle Steelheads, and let's add some new memories of us to the books while we're at it.
Actually, it's okay.
Dang, Idella, we talking during the break and you just talking? We could have been cussing and gossiping. Welcome back to the pop-up. I'm here with two amazing content creators, Idella and Shanise. Sorry, that's what I get for what I do when I'm not on the campus. Woo! Woo! Sorry. So, ladies,
Yep.
okay. I mean, I just feel like I'm just surrounded around all of this talent, right? Niece on the streets. You got this album coming out.
Yes.
You're working on. Yeah. And huge shout out to Isaiah Rashad, who will be on my next season of We Live in Color.
Yes.
I love him. But can you give us a little sample?
Of course. This song is called Trust. It'll be on my new project. I don't know what it is about you, boy, but it's got me going so crazy. I don't know what to do, don't know what to think, don't know how to breathe if you were to leave me. Crazy obsessed with you I am. Nobody can tell me nothing when it comes to you. Tunnel vision, loyalty, but the main thing that we have is trust. That's all y'all get.
Okay.
Trust. I'm not gonna go off on y'all right now. Just a little.
Oh my gosh. Idella?
Trust.
She gonna be in the video, y'all. She gonna be in the video, y'all.
Okay. Hold on, give me Eric. Trust.
There we go. There we go. Make sure y'all send in your trust videos to see who got the best.
You know it's
trust,
real.
Okay?
You know it's real love when you start doing one of these numbers. When you start doing one of these, give me Eric. When you start doing one of these numbers, you start singing trust.
You know when you perform, you gotta lock in on that one.
Yeah,
And he's gonna be there. There you go, baby. I see you.
Locked in. I've had just such a great time with you ladies tonight. This has been fun. I've had a day, a whole stressful day. But when I tell you, coming in here, laughing with y'all, but also just tapping in with some real ones.
There we go.
Business owners, entrepreneurs, folks who are out here doing stuff Monday, what is it? What does Beyonce say? But from Monday to Friday, but from Friday to Sunday? Yeah, she gonna slay. But I want folks to be able to tap in with y'all. So if y'all can do me a favor and just look in the camera, Shanise, you can go first and let folks know where they can find you and tap in.
What up, y'all? Your girl, Niece in the streets. You can find me on all social media platforms at Shanise Rakel. Make sure you guys. Okay.
Start over.
Okay, let me start over. Let me scoot over a bit. What up, y'all? Your girl, Shanise in the streets. Shanise Rakel. I don't even know how to say my name, but make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms, Shanise Rakel, and make sure you tap into the YouTube. Also follow me on Kick, y'all. We about to go up. I'm about to put black streamers on the map more in Seattle. Hello. So follow me on Kick, y'all. Okay? Niece in the
Hello.
streets.
I like that. Look at me. Camera on me. Hello. Trust. Trust.
Trust. No, you gotta go like,
Trust. Trust. That was good.
all right, y'all. So make sure you guys follow me at Idella Shakira for all travel, experience content, Taste with Idella for food, Lash by Idella for eyelash extensions. I currently do have a sale going on, $100 sets for any new client that's coming from TikTok, but we'll do a $100 set from anyone that's coming from this video. So hybrid, classic, volume, mega, $100 set from anyone that's coming from this video. Lash by Idella. Tap in.
Give me Eric. Trust. Trust. You want those glasses? Trust. Della got you. She got you. Trust.
That's a good deal, y'all.
One, two, three. Trust.
That's a good deal, y'all, for real. That's a good deal.
That's a real
Y'all tap in.
$100. That
Y'all
is
tap
good.
in.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm going to get you some.
Mm-hmm.
My lashes are beautiful.
Yeah.
You can get a little add-on. Trust.
Right. Well, I just definitely want to thank y'all, but I do want to do these outros before I do my ultimate thank you all to y'all. Eric, I want to make sure that people are able to talk about the Golden Hour unbox flyer. What is that? Because that's our girl, Toy Box Consulting and Management. They're hosting the Golden Hour Unbox this Sunday, August 23rd from 5:30 to 9 at Bellevue Botanical Garden. And it's free. It's for all ages. It's celebrating and amplifying Black leadership and entrepreneurship on the East Side. We will see you there. And I just want to send a huge shout out to our girl, Katoya. Katoya is amazing. She has always prioritized everyone out here in this community, and we have to continue to uplift Black women in leadership. And if you have not heard of her, you need to watch All My Friends Are Dope and catch out the episode with her and Eric Calligraphy. It's on all Converge streaming platforms. I also want to, I'm lifting me up in this one. Okay, E3. Okay, our open mic is back. We are going to be in the building. What is that? August 23rd, Friday, 28th. Hell, I'm 23rd. Hell, I'm going to be at Katoya's event. The 28th, we will be here, right here in Coleman Commons. Me and my brother Daryl Photo. Last month we did it in Coleman Commons. 200 people. 55 performers, all 55 of them performed. We stayed till the end. When I say 7:30 to 12, we mean it. And if we got to go over a little bit, we're going to do it because it's so important to prioritize all singers, all comedians, and all folks in the areas of art. And if you need access or resources to therapy, please make sure that you tap in with us. We love you. Space Inside, Coleman Commons, Converge Media is going down. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Trust. Okay. Oh, and last but not least, we want to make sure that you grab yourself a We Live in Color t-shirt. That's right. Do you have that?
It was sitting there on you were sitting on your shoulder.
Oh, shit. Oh, shoot.
There you are. Hello.
Look at me. It's so crazy because that thing be scaring me. It's just popped up. Make sure that you tap in. Get that up. You moving it scares me even more. Get you a We Live in Color t-shirt. It is so important. I would love for the whole... I'm not going to tell y'all what we got planned for the 100th episode, but just know it'll be something in person. And I would love for my community to purchase the shirt, because you purchasing the shirt is what we're able to do to amplify some of the Black and brown LGBTQIA stories in this community. Oh my gosh. Make sure you grab one a day. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Trust. Ladies, I have to say, tonight was just a great night. I hope that you know that Converge is also your home. So whatever y'all got going on, please tap in with us. Let us know how we can support you. Who's to say we can't have the album released in Coleman Commons?
Say no more.
Right. I'm just saying, you can tap in with our girl Ashley, and I'm just saying, we can have a content creator soiree mixer right over here.
I like that.
So just know, this is also our community space. Just like how we have history on this wall, you are also a part of the history that will be on this wall in years to come. So just thank you, ladies, for being here, and I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, community. Hold on, I just got to do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Trust. We'll be back tomorrow with another great episode. Thank you for watching the pop up. 1, 2, 3. Trust. Hold on, you got to get Shanise. 1, 2, 3.
Trust.
You gotta point it too. You gotta point with it.
Okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for turning to the pop-up. 1, 2, 3. And over now.
Trust.